But it's gonna be moved.
The one and only. All right, let's talk. Stay strapped. Hey, what can I get you? Keep your eyes open.
You really don't understand. Okay. It's okay. Oh, okay. That was spoken well. Bitch, who told you? Oh, I'm like, bitch, where's the remote?
You got no manners, you know that? What are you looking at? Sorry, I'm from bitches real soft.
I see you. What you doing? Hmm? What you doing? Hmm? What's up with you? What's up with you? Hmm? What are you doing? Hmm? What are you doing? Huh? Bitch, where's the phone? Where are you going? Huh? Where are you going? Hmm? Where are you going?
first time. You know, the first times, well, it's never easy. There won't exactly be fireworks, you know. It'll be
I love it. Because that one is a cowboy.
awkward,
I'm like, bitch.
disappointing, you know.
You could have.
Stick the wrong thing in the wrong part,
You always save
finish
a
too
horse.
early, and
I'm like, bitch, you could always save a horse and ride me, bitch.
afterwards. But new worlds will open up. Something will have changed, you know. New opportunities, new risks, and that's when you'll remember that old Uncle Lester was here for you, holding your hand, guiding you through it. and you'll feel a little creeped out, but you're gonna repress it, wash it down. We'll never talk about it. Hey, hey. Okay. First time, Lisa. Woo! It's a two-man score, right? One of you drives, keeps the heat off of you. The other goes into the bank, goes to the specific safety deposit box. Then you get out of there, you get in that fast armored car, and you get the hell out of that place. Then once you're clean, once you got no heat on you, come see me, give me the box, and you get paid. Okay. You know, like I said, it is your first time, so don't expect too much. There are wild, insane, mind-blowing orgies in your future. Orgies! But, we all gotta start somewhere. Good luck.
No, bitch.
Why you ain't pick up when I called you earlier? You didn't get my text? What text? The one where I sent you a pic of my big titties like you asked me to.
Yes. She said, like, my big old titties, bitch.
You thought it was a picture of two new puppies. I meant puppies, as in titties. Is that your friend still laughing in the back? Oh, fool, I am hanging up. Hey, remember me? It's Mama.
I'm pretty sure. I see you. What you did? Hmm? What you doing? Hmm? What you doing? Hmm? What you doing? Hmm? I see you. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Oh, girl, I don't know about this.
We should grab a beer or something. Awesome.
Now, what you doing? Hmm? Now I see you. What you doing, huh? I see you. Yeah, I see you. I see you, Gumbo.
If I'm recalling correctly, we were saying that every nation exists for about 250 years. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I know you will. But around that 250-year mark, nations are overturned. And the U.S. has existed for about, as a democracy, has existed for about 250 years. It has? Yeah. And so. As a democracy? Yes. Oh. So they're saying that it's around this time that it's getting ready to crumble. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate that we living in these times. And listen, I think that they should do these things like they were doing back in France. When they went up there and they got that Marie Antoinette and that Louis, the whatever it is, they got them children together. When they got them, they got their children. They would storm those capitals, those castles and shit like that. When those sovereigns were doing those things, they would storm those castles. The people would storm that stuff and tear those people to pieces.
Sure would. Off with their head. Off with their head.
About what's happening now. That's part of the reason why he's doing this bunker and all that. And that's the thing. I'm glad you brought that up because the last time that we were here, um, the piece that I forgot to mention when I was talking about the bunker and the ballroom and all that other stuff, what they were saying, what some are saying is part of the reason that they're building that is in the event that the people siege the White House, he will have a place to run. And when we did it last time, I only spoke about nuclear attacks, and he would have a place to run. But also because if the people attack the White House like they did the Capitol on January 6th,
Okay. It's man.
so that's also part of the reason. Oh, that they're building that bunker. So he can have some place to escape. That's right. But like I just said, Craig, they're asking me about a bomb shelter and all that. I did the time. It's silicone floating at me everywhere, bro. I done did the time. I done did it.
Hey, welcome to the game.
Mrs. Devondra, oh, all right, girl. What's on the hello to the other side? I don't want to be out here. I was thinking, I watched those apocalyptic. I watched those post-apocalyptic movies, and I'm like, I don't want to be. I don't want. No, I would no. I would never want to be. Even when you think about that movie, what was that movie with Sandra Bullock and it was called Bird?
Girl.
Remember when they couldn't go out? And they, oh yeah, Bird Cage. No, not Bird Cage.
Wind goes
That's
to the dealer.
that was with the bag. La Cage aux Follies. La Cage aux Bird Cage with the bag. Yeah, well, that was with. What was that movie with Bird Box? Bird Box. Brown. But yeah, even like with Sister, I don't want to ever live like that. Remember when they had to drive to the grocery store and they were trying to use the GPS? They covered the glass in the car. They used the GPS. They went in there to get food. That's what I'm saying about the bunker. When we were talking about this a moment ago, I don't want to ever have to live in a situation like that where you got 6 months of groceries. And then what happened? Then what happened? You sit there and starve to death? Who wants to exist like that? Girl, I was watching the kids and how they were stuck in that grocery store. Yeah. And I'm like, girl, and them goddamn creeps and shit walking around outside. What y'all waiting on? Right. Now that is the place to be trapped in. It is. And no, it's no tea and no shade. That is the place to be trapped in public. over now. They don't never be done on the show.
Fish was overcooked, but get a load of this.
Al needs to know. Why you have to do Al this like that? First of all, in a grocery store, a lot of this shit is gonna be frozen. What you gonna do with the frozen shit? Bitch, they got no cookers in there.
Stop this.
What if it's you and 300? Listen, you let me get a check off the grocery store. I'm going to stuff in my bag. They ain't gonna be trying to phone me to get no meat. You know, you said that it made me think that they're talking about that you need to be in Costco. Now that's where I want to be. You want to be trapped in Costco? They have an abundance of things. But see, it would always be a bitch. It'll be you vegan hoes that eat the meat first. I sure would. Bitch, I got the sustain. I sure would. It'll be you vegan bitches that sit there, bro. You vegan hoes that be on that chicken meat. I sure you don't even eat meat. No, you be in the back of the shit until my sister gets adjusted. Bitch, you don't even eat meat, bitch. Trying to fuck you over here, bitch, in the motherfucking meat section, girl. Eating beef tartar, where you going? I sure would. But the thing is, there would be people who, you know, like in those movies, there's always somebody who wants to let somebody in. Girl, like Sinners. Yes. And even like in Bird Box. Remember when they got exposed to whatever was out there? They'd be, oh my God, please let me in. Help me. No, sir, you cannot come in here. I'm sorry, baby, but there's always a saint. And I liken that to black folks who be inviting the white people to the cookout. I liken that to African slaves who were always so willing and desperate and anxious to...
Sir, I'm done. You know, I low-key do want popcorn.
And not just see them for what they were. There's so many people that be talking about Jesus and God and all this stuff. I'm like, God, you think I want to be in heaven with them? No. I don't want to be if Donald Trump going, I don't want to go. I don't want to be in heaven with that bullshit. He ain't go. No, he said he would. Yeah. But it's like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be in heaven with some of these niggas. These niggas that be talking about they Christian. What? You think I want to be somewhere in heaven? No. Sharing my cloud with you, bitch. Sharing your what? My cloud. You floating around on your cloud. Bitch, I want to share that with you, bitch. Oh, no. On your cloud. Sharing my cloud with you. Okay. Yeah. It's a lot. But while we're in the area of the food stamps, there are a lot of black men who feel away and want black women in particular. Oh, there you go. Craig, you always baking and sauteing. Craig, you always baking and sauteing, Craig. Craig, you always baking and sauteing. Why would you bake this like this? You know, we always get the stuff saying that we be motherfucking, we be doing black men wrong. Don't I'm just cooking. There are black men who feel away And they feel like if black women lose their food stamp benefits, that they will somehow come back to black men. They will somehow come down off this proverbial pedestal that they're on. Because this gentleman, I sent the video for us to put in. Mo, cue it up for me, please. It's only
No,
a
I'm gonna
short
just
video.
wait.
It's a longer video. But the gentleman had deleted it because the black people on TikTok they put his ass up. Because he was on there driving around and talking about most black men don't make $80,000 a year. They are on $100,000 a year. Is that true? But listen, I've said it many times that the black baggies make more money than you make. That's true. He said that make $100,000. He said that I make women on the black men. That's serious. How much do you have to make a month to make $100,000 a year? At least 10K. Well, 10K is 120. Oh, it's 8,000 here. 8,000 is that bring you right at 96,000. Yeah. And so he was saying, this, in order to make 100,000, you need to make 8,300 a month. So. What did you say? I think we added up. Hello? Mo said we have to delete some things to put something in there. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Mo. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to delete that. Thank you. Thank you, Mo. You're amazing. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. Bye. So this gentleman, okay, so I want to, let me find something that we can do. I don't know if you can add it now, Mo. I deleted a photo. I don't know if I need to delete it. It's a video. It's a video? Okay. So. No, Mo, you know you can put it in the percents. Oh, yeah, put it in the percents. Don't forget, you can put it in the percents down there. The last little bit of stuff that I sent you, put that stuff in the percent. You forgot. Yeah. 8,300 a month. It's like it's 100,000 a year. It's 8,000 a month, 12 months in a year. That's 96,000. So what this gentleman was saying in this video. There are a lot of people who don't make that. And that's okay. It is. Thank you, Lord. Oh. Okay. So he said it. And there are other men, a lot of men who feel away. And they were excited that of thought that the black women would not receive their food stamps in the month of November because they thought that it would bring black women back to a place of need. And how many times have we sat here and said that there are a lot of men who want to feel needed? And that a lot of men are intimidated. And this is not just black men, but a lot of men are intimidated by a woman who makes more money or who makes her own money. Right? And so this gentleman had a longer video that people on TikTok were tearing him up. And he basically was saying, yeah, this will make women come back and, and be subservient Yes. You're not going to hear him say all of that in this little clip. Like I said, he deleted it. But this little clip I found from someone who stitched this video. And they only stitched like a small portion of the video.
Go ahead, let's see it.
Okay, go ahead and play that video, guys.
I was listening to the thing. Maybe everything is related.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, that was all I could find. He basically said, maybe now, look at the caption up there. I'm glad that these food stamps are being cut. Maybe the average man that makes $40,000 to $50,000 a year can get some love now. That's what he said. That should be coming out wrong. That's a synopsis of what he said. He said he talked for about 2.5 minutes. He talked about how a lot of black men make all this money. They feel like they don't need a black man and they don't need a man. Okay, and food stamps are designed to keep the black man out of the house. Which part of that?
A lot of that is true. It is true. It is true. It is. Well, let's talk about it. There are a lot of black men in women that make over $100,000 or $200,000 or lots of money. And they get in there and they try to walk all over us with.
Yeah, or they try to break them down.
Yes.
A few Ks.
They will try to go in there and walk all over those play that.
Yeah.
Fucking up her esteem.
A credit score.
Fucking her esteem up.
A car.
She catching him with bitches with broke ass hoes like him. We broke tired ass bitches like him.
Never should have stuck my head out.
They want to humble you. That's it.
Don't answer the phone.
I don't know who said that, but I saw it going by really quickly. But yeah, a lot of times they want to humble them. And this is why I say here all the time that women and dragons, when you have your own, don't allow someone to come into your life and become a cancer. They overtake. They take more than they need. You know what I'm saying? Like if you already own your house, you already have your own business. Don't let somebody come in and want to add their name to your house. Now all of a sudden you don't know how to run your own business. You built this business. Now all of a sudden you're in a relationship. And now all of a sudden you don't know how to make a move in your business without asking your partner, hey, what you doing? Well, no, what did you do before he came?
Okay, so here's where I'm a devil.
Yeah.
As a woman,
Okay.
as a woman,
Yeah.
no matter what area you sit in, as a woman,
Yeah.
you would, the man that you're with, you would look for your man to do something. You would look for your man to do certain things for us. Do as a woman,
Yeah.
and as a woman, as fem energy, as this and the other. Here's the thing: when I'm in a relationship at the status of things I am, and to become,
Yeah.
should I deal with somebody that is not in the same tax bracket or financial tax bracket as me? One, I'm not going to make him feel that way until he makes me feel that way. I would never do that.
Yeah.
I will always, I would be like, okay, I would put the on this. And you should, because that's partnership. And I would, again, like I said, a woman's position is not
To be behind.
behind him, it's to be beside him, and not always underneath him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I believe that when men get those types of women, because you can watch it a lot. I've seen it a lot. Men get those types of women, and then they get in these spaces where they become. It's kind of like I watched it with Bobby and Whitney.
That's one example.
I watched it with Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown was a star, is a star, still a star, whatever. But he was never the magnitude of Whitney, never.
Whitney is Twinston.
He could suggest, but I watched her lead him to the front.
Yes.
I watched her lead him to the front.
I watched her shrink.
I watched her, Mrs. Brown.
I watched her diminish herself.
I watched her do that. I did see it.
Trying to pacify his insecurity. Just like you put a pacifier in a baby's mouth, she tried to pacify him. And a lot of women do that. And that's not just black women. Women do that.
Well, okay, you ready?
Go ahead.
I'm not a female, but I am.
That's right.
I'm fem.
Uh-huh.
And so that fem energy naturally does want to submit her partner. If I'm ever back into a situation, I am always going to center myself first. But if I do have it, I'll never let him king.
Yeah.
He might be a dude.
Yeah.
I watched The Crown, the show The
What's
Crown,
up? Yeah.
and I watched how the Duke of Edinburgh was filled away towards the queen.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't feel no touch because they don't colonize me, so I felt a bit of it. But just watching, I watched him feel away. He didn't want to bow to her.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do any of those things. But your position is, you know your position. You know your position. Your position is, you are her husband.
Yeah.
You are her husband. She does ask you for input, but I remember when, Craig, this is gonna make me go watch the I remember when her father died.
Yeah.
When her daddy died, King George, when her dad died, the Duke of Edinburgh. He wanted to walk beside her, and the country said, "Sweetheart, this is the queen. You are her husband."
Correct.
Her father died. You gotta walk 10 facing back.
Yeah.
Because this is the sovereign.
Yes.
I watched him wrestle with that.
And that's a very dramatic example. Most people never stop this. Yeah. But that's a very good example. But that same example happens in every business.
Yes.
A woman who has her own business. A woman who has her life together. A woman who is degree. A woman who has her house. A woman who does not have children. All of those things. And then she welcomes a man in her life. She may not be a queen in the aristocracy sense, but she has her shit together. And if she welcomes a man in, he doesn't know what to do with her. She is like kryptonite to him.
Well, he doesn't know what to do with her because of the way patriarchy explains
the way the society works.
and explains to me that you are the head of household.
That's right.
You are the head of household. Your person is supposed to be subservient. Again, like the pink girl,
On that podcast today.
knowing your place. Without realizing that feminism and the feminist movement is the reason why she can sit amongst it.
It's about equality. Yeah. Exactly.
And so, my thing was, watching The Crown, I was like, oh my God. Like, I really watched it. I watched it, and then I watched it, and I said, as a woman, you wanna king your husband. You want to king your husband.
Frequency here. I don't have my tools.
Ain't that convenient?
Go ahead.
You want to king your husband.
Let's go meet you back at your place. And don't worry, the transponder will be ready for the job.
Better be good.
And you do your best. You do your
I want
best.
popcorn.
Like, okay, well, I don't want to make him right.
That's why Whitney did it. That's why Melba Moore did it, who watches the show. That's why Angie Stone did it, got her first show. That's why so many women, Mary J. Blige did it. That's why so many women did it. Because they want to pacify their man's ego. And they don't want them to feel like they are subservient in the relationship. But my thing is, and I say this all the time, and I wrote it in one of those books that I wrote, a relationship is the place we go to learn and grow. And if you're not interested in learning and or growing, a relationship is not where you need to be. You're not there in the relationship, male or female, to be a therapist to your partner. You were there to challenge them in a healthy way. Tina Turner did it. Good example. With Ike Turner. Remember when Phil Spector came and wanted her to do When I Was a Little Girl? He said, yeah. Phil Spector wanted to do a song. Ike and Tina said, no. couldn't handle that.
Mm.
That motherfucker couldn't handle that. And he whipped her ass. to be who you are, and this is for the women, and like I said, and sometimes gay men too, because I think.
Oh, I know what's wrong.
And I say this all the time here. I think that there are so many parallels between gay men and women. And when I say women, I mean trans women, I mean biological women. I think there's so many parallels in the way that we relationship. Because the common denominator is gay men and trans women and biological women. We all date men. The man is the common denominator.
This is why I always say decenter.
Correct.
And then once we do this, then we can cohesively
Correct.
exist.
Correct. But I think that what happens is when I say we, I'm talking about gay and trans women or biological women, when we are the most successful one in the partnership,
What? Oh shit, no. Oh God, no.
What the hell was that?
What do y'all want?
yeah, we sometimes think we have to shrink. We have to fall back. We have to reduce ourselves for the sake of this man's ego.
They said Peppers did it.
Well, and still doing it.
Hello?
Because there's Clarissa who said, Clarissa explains it all.
Did you think the seal?
It's black. I know
Big
the
girl.
way she won't whoop. That's Muhammad Ali daughter. She won't whoop dad. Like Lolly. She won't whoop dad. That nigga said, I'm not finna get into that foolishness, girl.
Second, as another, I think it takes a really evolved man. I really do. I think it takes a really evolved man to be in partnership with a powerhouse partner.
Yeah.
I think so. You know what I'm saying? I think it takes a really evolved man to be in a powerhouse relationship with an evolved partner. With a powerhouse partner, whether it's a trans woman, a biological woman, a gay man. Because like you have to be able to understand that your relationship is separate and independent of that person's career. I shouldn't have to explain to you that they only want me in this picture. And that's just when you talk about celebrity. but it happens also in everyday life with people who are powerhouses who are not celebrities. What's that? Before time.
You met me at me.
You wanted them to check for VD.
For BD.
Chicago, that's right, facts are coming back. That's Monday, November 24th. That's Thanksgiving week. You know you ain't going to work no way. Come on out and chill with the facts. Get your tickets at www.facttalk.com. That's November the 24th. 2025. Get your tickets, get your tickets, get your tickets. Don't be there, Chicago. Be up there. I sure hope somebody's going to bring me a float. You know, every now and then we say some things that
I know, but Craig, it's just like we really be talking, and then like people get angry at the things that we talk about and stuff like that, which we really just be having a conversation. And here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? I don't think that we bash men here. We just have really, really deep in conversation. And I personally feel that, you know, like when we look at stars, like we gave explicit examples of of women being powerful women, and then like even all the way to the and when I watched it, and I sat my mommy down and we watched it, and she kept saying, she said, "Oh, he was jealous of her."
yeah, yeah, yeah.
When Whitney sat down with
Oprah?
Oprah, and she said that man spit on her, and he would draw symbols and shit all on the fucking wall and all this kind of stuff.
And one could say that he did all of those things because he was under the influence of drugs and alcohol, but I believe that that kind of shit is very telling. Because don't spit on me. It speaks volumes. Bobby spit on Whitney. And, you know, she talked about that on that interview. That was the last interview she ever did with Oprah Winfrey. And she talked about that.
She said he spit in her face.
Yeah.
I was like, yikes.
Yeah.
I watched this woman parade this man around. This is my husband. This is my husband. This Bobby and Whitney. This Whitney and Bobby. This Bobby. This Whitney. This Bobby and Whitney.
And remember the interviews, like when people said, Miss Houston, Miss Brown. Girl, we don't know you as Whitney Brown. We know you as Whitney Houston. He needs to take a back seat and understand that you are now on the red carpet and you're in front of the world. He needs to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that you have to say, oh no, I'm Mrs. Brown, that lets you know. All that stuff she was doing, it lets you know the kinds of debates and arguments they had at home. The kind of tension that they probably had at home. You know what I'm saying? The shit that probably festered and brewed between them. For her to feel like because he probably never said to her, I need you to let the people know that you Mrs. Brown. But because the debates that they probably had at home, she probably understood. I need to clear this up to make it, to pacify him. His ego. And that's why I don't want
So as a successful poet,
who?
not me. I'm a trainee. You a poet.
Got a bit of a problem. Some asshole got wind of what we were up to. Apparently killing a guy's closest associate puts a bit of a spotlight on him. Anyway, now I know they put a price on the professor's head, so we gotta move. Now, is that clear?
It's a possibility, Craig, that you may not date a man that makes $100,000 a year.
Not me
It's a
at
possibility
all.
that you may not
So
date
keep
a
him
man.
alive.
It's a
Based
possibility
on
that
this
I may not
inmate
date a man that
transfer
makes
schedule, Ball and
Yeah.
Group are expecting a new...
Okay. And I'm okay with that.
So, and me too.
Yeah.
A bit, just a tad,
Just a bit.
just a tad.
Well, what's the bit you're okay?
Well, it's like no. You have to know. You have to know. I'll never make a gentleman feel out of place until
No.
until he makes me do that.
Yeah.
Until he start raising his motherfucking voice or doing the thing. But then a lot of those gentlemen do that stuff subliminally. Like they will start fucking off on you with bitches in their bracket or bitches that are beneath them. And you like, oh, this what you want, this what you like, because now you feel you don't feel emasculated anymore.
Right. It's funny. It's interesting how money emasculates a lot of men. Money. But it's not limited to just money. Education, beauty. A lot of men can be very intimidated by a woman, or gay men can be very intimidated by a gay man who's very attractive, lots of body, whatever. It just taps on a person's insecurity. It's not always just money. But yeah, definitely education comes into it.
I hear men say that a lot too about a bitch think that they done got a degree,
Yeah.
or they always throw that degree and shit. And then also, let me do the other side.
Even travel. Let a person is well traveled.
Let me do the other side. Then you get women who have all of these things, right?
Yeah.
And then it's a power trip for them too. But there are those types of women that have that situation.
Yes, they do.
It's a power trip for them too.
Yeah. And it goes back to what you said a moment ago. You said, you think that we always bash men or critique or criticize men. But we do the same thing with women, and a lot of times when we do women, the comments shift, and we have a lot of women that are like, oh no, that's not me, and that. So it happens. But to that point, which kind of leads us into that direction, there are women who make great money, and they know that they make more than the average man, especially when you're talking about black men. Because, as I've said many times here before, black women are the reason for the growth of the black community, which goes back to and points to and or attaches to why so many black men want the job in administration. Because they know, just like I know, and just like I've shared with you, that black women are the reason for the increase of the growth of the black middle class. So they're trying to stump that by eliminating a lot of black women from jobs. But there are women who know that they make more money than the man, and they will emasculate them.
Yeah.
They like, I need you. They give all that. And even if they do black women in the professional space.
So my question is, but why? Has he raised her in some way? Has he done something to make her feel like she needs to express that to him?
It could be, and sometimes it's not promoted. Because I have a lot of men and women, straight and gay, or queer, who have said that it's hell working on their black women. If you see me, put something in the comments and let me know. Because I'm telling you, I've had this experience. When I was working in corporate America, I had black women that I worked under, and they were always a breeze to work for. But I had a lot of people who say it is difficult working for black women. Because they have this power trip, and they die, What's up, Shawty? You know what I mean? So it just depends. But I think sometimes, women have egos too. It's not just men. So sometimes, there in the comments say, yes, it is. I agree. It is hard work for black women. Not all, of course. We're talking generally now. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it is challenging.
Is it hard to work for me?
I don't work for you.
That's it, bitch. That's it, bro. Next. I was waiting for that.
Coming up on Bolingbroke. Hold it together and the leg
Waiting for that. That's what I was thinking. That's the answer. That's the answer.
Sometimes it's a power trip. You know what I mean? And I think, but here's the other thing. Here's the flip side of it. I think sometimes
It's almost taboo to say something is black owned. Sometimes you get pushback. The way that I've been seeing what moving in is
as a woman, whether you're black, white, whatever, I think sometimes as a woman, you feel like you have to assert yourself as a woman in positions, or as a woman. Well, as a woman to get respect. Well, because a man will always remind you of these things. Oh, you just a woman. That's right. Or you just bitch. You correct. You're bad. That's right. And sometimes men only understand strength. Men sometimes only recognize strength. I've said that here before in the context of relationships. This man broke your heart. He done fucked you over. He done fucked you off, fucked off on you, had a job, whatever it is you had going on. And you calling him, you crying on the phone, and you going to his house, and you going to his job, and etc. Men only recognize strength. Stay your ass at home. Go over to your girlfriend's house. Go over to your family's house. Cry on their shoulder. Those tears are not going to change that man's mind. Men only recognize strength. So save those tears. Stop calling him. Stop texting him. They're not going to change the tide. I think sometimes people, especially in this case women, I think sometimes women think that if they commiserate, I don't know that word, but I feel it. I felt that. Yeah. I think sometimes women think if they pick out that I love you so much, and he know that. He already knows that. He knows that. He doesn't need to hear it one more time. He does not. I'm a bitch. I won't speak to your ass. Men only recognize strength. I won't speak to you. They'll recognize and acknowledge when you delete this number and you're not reaching out. When you go no contact. I won't speak to you, bitch. When he's trying to call you and you ignore his call, and you block his message. I got nothing to say to you. Then he gonna show up at your job. He gonna show up at your house. I got nothing to say to you because you have gone no contact. But when you know all that texting and calling, yeah, it's like that movie, it's like that game with you got to shift that power. You got to shift that dynamic. They say, Chris, where's the good man? You know what they all say? Now, I'd like to clear this up. I've never sat on this show and told black women not to date black men. Right. Never said it. Right. Have y'all heard me sit on this show and tell y'all black women, I'm going to censor that shit. Get your step, put your step in, get your house in order. I have never stand up here and said that y'all should not date black men. I never say no shit like that. Never, and I never feel bitch. Because bitch, that's correct. It is always about censoring that. You put yourself in a place where you don't have to be. A lot of people here, you gotta be the man. You gotta be there. I always talk about feminine energy, masculine energy, and knowing its place. I've always said to you guys about me. I said, hey, I done made all kinds of mistakes and shit like that with dudes or whatever. I always talk about competition and shit like that. Like, I'm not in no competition with no motherfucking body. Bitch, what's mine ain't gonna miss. That's it. I'm not. And I tell you, if a nigga take my nose, I'm take my head, tie my hands behind my motherfucking back to a white Bronco and drive me down the street until the skin come off of my motherfucking back. When I get up and feel and put that salve on me, that salve, and I get that cream, and heal my back up, I won't get back there. Man, again, there's hopefully a different one this time. Oh, definitely a different one. But I won't be a black ass man. I won't get me another one. What I don't like about black women that date outside of their race, nobody's mad that you're dating outside of your race. No one's angry that you're dating outside of your race. It's just that when you do date outside of your race, a lot of times you denigrate black women. Yes.
all that coming in talking about something, oh, it's the best on here. I love it. Can't go over there. That's like a bitch telling me I'm finna unfollow you. Bye. I don't even know. That I'm gonna ask that is no, we've never talked about black told black women not to date black men. But what I have said is go where love happens. If love happens to find you outside of the black community, then so be it. I just don't know about being down on my knees. No, I'm not saying I'm good. I just don't know because I like to study. And I don't know about being down. I like to study. And I just don't know about being down on my knees. Just because I started watching them. Bitch, I watched Jane Pinkman everybody. Then it went into Antebellum. Then it was just going to all these movies. And I was like, I just don't know about it. Yeah, no. I just don't know about getting down to my knees. Eating up no white dick, calling me Sir Daddy, all that. Daddy, Mister. I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm not being spoken. And judging nobody. I said, I don't know about that. Okay. I don't know about that.
I'm just a friendly stranger you know very little about.
I know.
I don't know about it. Yeah, I'm not know. Well, I'm just saying for those who do, don't feel any shame if love just happens to find you.
Yeah, that's
It's not a black.
listen, I see all types of generation shit. I be like, yes, ma'am.
But when you make the
Yeah. It's just that that's what a lot of those that's what a lot of the bad men do. And it just makes my some of the black faggots do. It makes my stomach hurt. It just sickens me to my stomach. It's just like, girl, okay,
there's a black punk that I like, and he's married to a white man.
okay. Oh, darling.
No, and you know Don watching the show.
I know you like that.
That's not fun.
Oh, I know you
It's
like
not
that.
evidence.
Who was that?
What's that evidence? It's a compensate on one.
Listen, you know, I say you know suck your man up. Hey, suck that dick, baby. You suck that dick.
Piece of stuff evidence.
Who was that?
There it is.
Oh, the women be watching our show? Oh, yeah.
You watch that call?
Yeah. Right. You ever seen some of the stuff you ever seen? You ever seen the, what you say, inflections?
Oh yeah, I did see that.
You ever seen, I'm T.S. Madison.
I did see that.
I'm T.S. Madison.
Yeah.
If you explain it, customized notifications only wake you. So you and your baby can sleep. Deeper. Up to 36 more nights per year. That's the native effect.
I did. Because we talked about that.
You ever see something, what is it? Inflection. Oh. What you said? Let's go find it. So the people out there can understand what type of you say inflection.
What's up, Eric? No, Frank doesn't have a type. Frank's type is consistent. Frank's type is integral. Frank's type is ambitious. Frank's type is self-sufficient. Yeah, he's not a partner. He never showed the man though, but I know he's married to a white man.
Okay.
I have a friend who lives in LA.
Inflection.
Yes.
I think that morality, that's what she should be known for purpose and not for being compared with someone like me. You know, I don't really get it. You know, it's like to inflections, you know, inflections is, that's right, so you take yourself. She doesn't look at that. started. If she not having had the same tendency in some areas, but I don't think that she found like me nor be on some certain.
That's it. So when we start talking about the girls and we see pieces,
Mm-hmm.
it's inflection.
Yeah.
I see a lot of girls out there on the internet. Their inflections, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that.
I need to make a few more inquiries. I'll be ready to go
That,
when the job
that is true.
requires your particular skill set. Don't retire
That's
on me
true.
just yet.
That's true. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you that.
Inflections.
Yeah. Damn. Oh well.
The one and only. So what you looking for? Keep your eyes open.
Oh, I didn't. I don't think.
I hear you're playing Good Samaritan. You know, this is the...
You're right. You are right. So I got an award this week at the party, at the Halloween party, and I was at the Halloween party. People messaged me, was like, "Where was Greg?" And I was there. Do we have footage? I have 3 businesses that are selling on Shopify. Once I figure out, I'll send you the footage that I have. And then I got next years that has never been able to achieve from homeless. It's the way we're not in there. The curriculum that was meant to be very specific in Atlanta.
You know,
It freeze? I think, was that it? No, that was it. Okay. I was right there. I was sitting on. Yeah, Craig, you were there. Like, I was sitting right to the right. I just didn't come right up when they were giving you the award, but I was there. Um, so also, but you were there, I got a piece of it too. Well, I want to see it. I think you were in this piece. Oh, okay. Because we were chopping girls. Really? Oh, yeah. You were in this piece right here, I think. Oh, yeah. Because I kept saying, what is it? Girl, you was like, chopping. Blah, blah, blah. Jeremy Williams, you were there. Frank, you was saying, chopping. I was like, oh, Frank, what's how these things to sing? Harris. Yes, she is so cute. Bitch. So who won the costume party? I mean, the costume. The guy in the, we're gonna see. But when it comes home, it's coming. But so me and G always dress up every year. This year we were the cupping and like I always do 2 costumes a year. Right. Last year you was our Wolverine girl. Right. Yeah. Scratch like a cat. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna scratch bitch and scratch you bitch and scratch you bitch. And so we did this thing. Do you have a video I told you to put in there, Mo? Yes, bitch. Fabulous secret powers.
Excuse me.
Hail to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, all you gotta do is drop off the product with the buyers at those locations. This is all above board, okay? So smile, enjoy it today. You're not a criminal.
So somebody came in the comment section, right? And they were like, they came in the comment section. So that when they got in the comment section, they said, "Oh my God, TS, that's all this money you got, bitch, and you got those plastic swords." Those swords were $450 a piece. Those swords were you held them. Those swords were real. I'm like, you girls really sitting up there trying to. I'd be like, my God, that sword alone was $450. Had to order the sword, bitch. When I do Halloween in advance. Yeah. Like I'm already working on my costume for next year. Right. I always ask y'all, I said, girl. Yeah. The Halloween is your thing. Yeah. I'm like, girl, this is what we're gonna do. I'm getting full time. And I'm like, everybody's costume. Because this is her thing. Like, she loves this. I'm like, yeah, you see a group of us, I make sure, and I'm very meticulous. I'm like, bitch, I don't like this. Right. I don't want this. I want this and that. Everybody costume, I'm like, girl, just tell me your side.
Because I tried my costume on
Okay.
a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, like, when we do last year, we were doing Marvel.
Yeah.
I gave you two options.
I was Wolverine or either
Captain America.
Captain America.
Captain America fit better on Chi-Chi.
Exactly.
Chi-Chi's shield was $500.
Yeah.
I bought Chi-Chi's shield. The shield was $500.
Right.
Like, I buy this shit in advance. Like Halloween gone, I'm already brainstorming, like, okay, what I'm doing next year, whatever. And then I go look the shit up. And when I'm looking the shit up, I'm like, all right, well, let me try to buy this shit early.
And you'll sometimes buy
multiple,
not just multiple costumes, but also multiple shields. Because when you get it in person, some of them will look cheap.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
And you're like, oh no.
So let me say this back.
This one.
Back. Right. Bitch, it's just like, girl, I had to send out for somebody to make the top, a cheaper top.
And we sometimes will alter the costumes to make them fit, like, tailored and custom, you know what I mean?
But I'm so glad that you be in there, because it's like, I get everybody's costume. So, like, and I look at y'all, and I be like, okay, I see you with this. I see this one, this. I see this. I see this. And I just look at them and be like, bitch. And then when it all comes together, I'm like, oh my God. This looks so good. You know, this looks so good. Like, it looks great. Yeah, so that's what we did. Here's some pieces from the party. Oh, another piece from the party.
Call Mike.
In a slip and fall, call Mike.
Hurt by someone else's mistake? You already know. Call me, Mike Brand. Listen, we have so much fun at the parties. It's no shame. Like, if y'all miss my Halloween party, we have so much fun at the party. And Craig, I love the fact that you come out. Bitch, because you don't bitch, you come out, you eat. You get up and drag in. You get up and drag on. Or you be up and drag red. I love the fact that you let me get you.
Yeah.
That you let me get you.
Because I know that's your thing.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. It's like last year, we had like a good time last year.
Yeah.
And we had, like, each year, like the first year we had it out of Connie, then we had it in south. But then we had this certain, like, I change locations each year.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when y'all see me get the ticket, get the thing out, y'all gotta come get your ticket because we be having a good ass fucking time. So you say, when do we find our next year's thing? I don't know yet. I'm looking to see what I'm gonna do. But I already know what I'm thinking that I'm on break to do, bro. Girl. I ain't finna hit you like you no hand. I ain't even give you no hand. But girl, just know when I tell you to contract your costume. Look at Mo. Mo was, he was Mo, listen, we miss you. We miss you. We were your costume. Listen, Mo, I'll give you your costume you can wear for next year's party. It's your costume still in the closet.
It ain't. They wanted to be in pink next year.
He can wear it for the second. For
Every time I first be a flight attendant like this thing.
well, Greg, do you think I should start throwing them in other cities too?
If you're gonna be in another, like if you know in advance that you're gonna be somewhere else, like this year you knew you were gonna be in Orlando.
Yeah, because I had a job to do.
Right. You could have done it down in Orlando. But you would have to know about that job, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be in Australia.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to work.
I've never been to Australia.
Yeah, this is going to be my second time.
I know, right?
I'm going to work in Australia.
How long have you been?
For almost a month.
A month?
Or 2-3 weeks. Or 3 weeks.
And they putting you up? Oh, bitch, I'm getting a flight. I'm talking about that, and I'm staying right at the place.
Bitches, they put me up, of course.
And I'm not sleeping on no couch.
Of course. Of course. That's for the roses. Did
you have me locked in?
You can't prove nothing out without locking me in with no contract and no money.
Oh, I will come to Australia.
I'm in Australia, down under.
You know, they have kangaroos running around the street like you got squirrels.
I've been there.
Yeah, I've never been.
Great. I'm telling you, I woke up and there was a spider on the wall, girl. She was big as my hand. You know, I got some big hands. Bitch, that bitch was big as my hand or bigger. And it was on the wall, girl. I was asleep, girl. And I really thought that girl was going to tackle me.
Wait a minute. Listen, you can be for my, like, I've never been to Australia, and that's one of the places that I've said I would go.
You definitely lose weight.
Food is not good. I need to bring hot sauce and
It's seasonings. I'm taking me a separate bag for that.
that don't make no sense. Where the black people at in Australia? Are y'all here? Where are the black people in Australia?
All right, time to balance the books. The client wants the car picked up and given a little VIP treatment. Washed and returned in perfect condition.
Are y'all in here or not? Somebody said none, I think. They said the food is bland and tasteless, and that's why I would never go there. Oh. Oh. And they said bring Halloween party to New York.
Oh, I should do it citywide. Yeah.
That could be cute. That could be cute.
I should do a Halloween party.
That's like that is my favorite of the thing.
But they would have to move the tables around, like as we can dance for, because we be really having a good time.
I'm thinking of it.
They say in Florida, Philly.
I'm sure.
Okay, y'all asking for a Christmas party.
Now listen, we did not celebrate Christmas this year.
Is it
Yes, and we have to divest. What I've been saying since we've been doing facts.
Tell us about it, Craig.
And some of you have said, oh, Craig, you're so unrealistic. You're still shopping on Amazon. I don't shop on Amazon. Listen, man, it's not there is nothing up there from Amazon. Girl, there is off Instacart. We are not going to be putting money into the economy, and I don't understand why these black leaders are coming up with these very precise dates where they're like, okay, we're not shopping from November 25th through December 2nd. What? No, it needs to be indefinite. It needs to be indefinite. We only need to be shopping for the things that are essential, and that's groceries and toiletries. We do not need to smell it. That's groceries and toiletries. Because see, here's the thing. And when you do that, I need you to shop as often as possible at black-owned businesses. If you need to get a greeting card, you can go over to SayItInTheCar.com or download the app. Amen? There are black businesses, dry cleaners, grocery stores, farmers markets, whatever. Black-owned beauty supplies. What's the black girl over here in Conyers that has the... Natalia. You need to go to Natalia's if you over here. I don't know about any other black-owned places, hair, beauty, and hair supply places in Georgia. But Natalia's is over here in Conyers. Gas up your Buick and get on over there to Natalia's. Like, stop making excuses for why you can't shop black. If you were in danger of losing your SNAP benefits, aka food stamps, you need to be divested from the economy. You do not need to be. You've had enough Black Fridays. You don't need to be shopping for near another TV.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, why they be still going to get, is the TV's dumb after the year?
Right. Like, how is it that y'all...
It's a smart TV every year. I'm like, bro, did the TV go dumb?
Like, this is how we... And so the people keep saying, well, I don't understand how much I want to shop. Because I know some of you are still shopping the card.
I don't. I'm afraid I won't shop the card. Problem.
I got a Target card.
I'm gonna
You can cut that up.
Yeah, because they reduced my limit anyway. Right after that Target shit happened, I was like, why are you reducing my limit?
Right, cut them up. We need to really get focused, and a lot of you who were trying to chastise me in the comments months and months and months ago said, oh, you, anybody boycotting Amazon, I need my Amazon fixed, all this other bullshit. They're in collusion.
Collusion?
Yeah. That Jeff Bezos is about to purge 30,000 jobs. There are about to be 30,000 people losing their job to AI.
Wow.
And you all are still shopping at
that AI shit crazy. It's crazy. I want you to know that AI shit is so fucking crazy because I was like, but then you can tell like when those fat people be falling through the floor and shit.
Some of them it's hard.
Well, some of them it's hard to tell because my mama was sending me that shit with the pastor walking through with those heels on. She sent it to you. Oh, girl, the pastor had on the heels and it was just like that shit is crazy. Yeah, that shit is crazy.
But you know, it's just like we have to really. And the thing that I always go back to is that Montgomery bus boycott. It shit lasted for 13 months, and it started in the winter. When those black people decide. Hello.
It's something about that help my mom. Watch this, crazy. Yeah, vibrato something. It did something.
Are you going to tell them about
what?
What we talked about the concert?
Which concert?
The Boys Mind.
We haven't talked about the Boys Mind at the talk show.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if you're going to tell them what you said to me about it. Yesterday on the phone when we were talking.
I can't remember.
Would you like to refresh?
No.
Oh, okay. But what I was saying was, there were people who were like, well, I don't understand. I don't see the correlation between us boycotting Amazon and how that's going to help us in our everyday life. Or how is it going to help us by boycotting Uber or Uber Eats and all these other things. The point is, these are companies that are investing in your suppression or oppression. And so, to that point, the Montgomery bus boycott lasted for 13. It was only over a year long. It was like 13 months long, and it began in the winter. Can you imagine having to go everywhere you needed to go? You didn't have a car. And it started in the winter, bitch.
And it gets cold down there.
Bitch. And you walking everywhere you got to go in the winter, bitch. You
Because let me tell you something. I opened the door to let you in. I was like, cuz, baby, it's cold outside. Yeah. Bitch, when I tell you it was cold.
And it continued through the summer of the next year. That's sacrifice. That's called sacrifice. You can't expect change without some sort of sacrifice. And I just listen. You say that I'm always power to people, and I am power to people. But there are moments and instances that I do get frustrated with us.
Well, I'm frustrated with us a lot.
I get frustrated with us because it's like we just act like we don't know how to sacrifice or make concessions. And stop asking me about in my shopping black-owned for my furniture.
How many black-owned furniture stores?
Right. First of all, I already had got furniture. I had furniture from my other house, so I ain't had to buy no furniture.
Well, you got a bigger house, Craig, and not only that.
I had furniture upstairs and downstairs.
Yes, but not only that, Craig, you have more living room.
I do.
Usually in $1 million plus home, there are at least 3 living rooms.
I gotta tell it to you.
Girl, there are at least 3,
There are. They only see the living room for the one and the kitchen.
Okay, there are at least 3. Then there are at least 2 dining areas.
Thank you, whoever the name went by really quickly. Somebody said Craig's financing has nothing to do with the message that I'm sending you. Thank you, Trina. And I'm going to Africa. So my plan is to get some of those African figurines to put around the house.
Are you going to ship them home?
I'm going to bring an extra suitcase.
Okay, good. No, ship them home.
No, I'm not paying tariffs. Donald Trump is taxing African countries.
Oh.
The white people trying to get them to lift the taxes on Canada. But on the African countries, those are still there. So I'm going to take an extra suitcase.
Craig, they want to know which country in Africa you're
I am going to South Africa. I'm going to Johannesburg and Cape Town. I was going to go to Zanzibar, but one of my followers sent me a message and said that there is civil unrest. So sending prayers to Jamaica as well as Zanzibar, because they're saying that they're at war. So much so that they have cut the internet over there in Zanzibar, bitch. Now, I can't get over there, it ain't going to be no internet. Because, see, when they get to cutting the internet, it's given very much so we don't want you to communicate outside of the country.
But is it South Africa kind of whitish?
South Africa and most of Africa is whitish, even though they are the minority there, but they own most of the land.
How did that happen?
Well, because black people got caught up with the Bible. Black people got convinced to hold on to that Bible, and white people switched the Bible for the land. So they stuck y'all with the Christianity and the Bible. They took the land.
So, Craig, you're not a Christian?
I believe in God.
Okay, I do too. But are you
very spiritual?
But are you a Christian?
Well, I was raised Christian, but I've kind of moved more to
spirituality
and connection with God.
And occultism.
But yeah, so it's just important for us to really divest this holiday season. And I'm not saying that you can't have dinner together for the last Thursday of the month. I'm not saying you can't do that, because I'm going to have people over to my house for Thanksgiving.
So we're not having nothing to eat for Thanksgiving now?
Well, cooking, food, those are essentials. But what I'm saying is you're going out buying TVs on Black Friday.
Oh, I don't do that shit anymore.
We need to divest. You don't need to be having... Listen, if you're not making a handmade gift, if you're not celebrating Kwanzaa, bitch, Fuji China Leah, We ain't doing it. It's the only way. Listen, just like I said, men only recognize stress. White people only recognize dollars and cents. We got to pull back.
They said Thanksgiving is a colonizer holiday.
And it is. That's what I'm saying. You can have people over for dinner.
I think I'm gonna have my Thanksgiving catered if Miss Mary's not back.
By someone blind.
Bitch, you think I want to eat some white people fucking goddamn dressing? No. I ain't never had no white people dressing that was good. I'm sorry. I ain't never had no white people dressing that was good.
How many white people dressing have you had?
I've had a lot of white people dressing, bitch. Bitch, I've had a lot of white people dressing because I've been to a lot of white people parties and a lot of stuff. I've been about. Bitch, I've had a lot of white people dressing. I ain't never had no white people dressing. Bitch, they don't believe in no grief.
You know, my name is behind me on white.
Okay.
And they said to me the other day, "Oh my God, welcome to the." They've been over there for like a little over 2 years. I said, "Oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. We're gonna have you over for something to eat and drink,
and we're gonna have stuffing." See, they have stuffing. They put that shit in the turkey, and I'd be like, "Now I don't know nothing about putting this stuff in no damn stuffing the turkey up like that."
We're gonna have you over for dinner. We're gonna have you over for something to eat, something to drink. I said, no. I'll come over for a drink if it's bottled. I won't be eating. And I don't even know if y'all have pets. But what I do know is y'all don't always wash your hands.
Craig, they don't wash their meat either.
Well, I don't either.
I don't watch a lot of them, so they don't wash their meat. They don't wash their meat.
They don't wash
they were saying they
was wash their meat.
Now listen, don't act like that all white people don't, because it's some black people that don't bathe either.
Well, yes.
And I'm talking about bathe, B-A-Z-E.
Right, but that's the exception. Usually we are going to bathe. They don't even know if they want to use a wash rag. That's a whole conversation over on TikTok.
Like, Craig, excuse me, I don't use a wash rag either.
Well, you use a loofah or something.
I do.
Yeah, but they're not using anything.
Now, when I'm putting on my,
I use an African net. That's what I'm using.
When I put on my other amenities, I use a sponge because I need to soak up those herbs.
Yeah.
And get on my flesh.
Yeah.
That is a nice car.
I think I know how to cook it.
Yes. Amen. And amen again. Yeah.
Increase and enlarge my territory.
And increase and enlarge my territory. Yes, amen.
But give me some of that. How you put you really focus your drop. Let it go. Oops. Yeah. I have to bathe yourself. Bring me abundance. I want to say happy birthday to my friend Ray Mel over there in Baltimore, Maryland. Ray Mel is the one who always helps us with our tickets at the Fat Car Show in Baltimore.
Right now?
Yes.
Right now, we're actually coming back to Baltimore.
Yes, we are.
We're going to be announcing our dates that we're going to be returning back to some of these places. We're only doing Baltimore, New York, and
we're working on Dallas and Houston.
Man, Houston was amazing. I ain't even going to front. Houston was like those 3 days that we had in Houston. We needed those 3 days.
We did. And it was nice to just stay and, you know what I'm saying, just relax and have the hotel and, you know what I mean, all of that. Don't forget, if you're going to, and here's another example of supporting Black. If you are traveling, go ahead and Google Black-owned boutique hotels. Google Black-owned bed and breakfast or Black-owned hotels in general. If you're going to Houston, there's the Wandering Stay. That's where we stay.
Wandering Stay, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, make sure that they're queer friendly.
Yeah,
Because they might be black owned and black operated, but they may not be queer friendly.
that's right. Because this is not the time for us to be divisive as a community.
Well, tell them that.
That's right. Yes, we're working on the show in Atlanta as well. Yes, we're working on the show as well.
So I don't really, sometimes I know Airbnb. I don't really like Airbnb.
I know, yeah. I know.
Because I be feeling like people can watch me masturbate in the room. I can't get alone.
That's why we don't want that.
Yeah. Because I'm not scared of no camera. Just don't. I don't be thinking that me having that stuff up and be trying to put new takes out on me. You know, I ain't did no porno movie in about 14 years now.
We're working on the Carolina $100, yeah.
It's been about 14 years since I've done a porno.
Yeah.
So, and I don't need to have no new footage of me masturbating. Because I do masturbates. And fucks. Down.
Because last week was a
Oh, this week and last. Both weeks. I was very highly sexually active. My results are great.
What miracle did you
I've lost 14 pounds.
What's that?
Yes. I've lost 14 pounds. When I got on the scale at the doctor, I was like, oh, you're down 14 pounds?
Isn't that cardio?
Yeah. Do you want to ride in the backseat of any? Down 14 pounds. As you can see, I've lost one of my necks. Oh. Thank you, Mikey.
But also, in terms of us as a community being prepared, it's not just about us shopping and buying black. It is so important for us as a community to get, like we talk about having arming ourselves with guns and things like that.
Yes, because I bought a new firearm.
What is it? You went to the place without me?
No, I bought a new firearm here. This is the
When did you go and get that?
Good, I have.
When did you go and get that?
Good, I have several of these.
I understand, but when did you go get that?
I try to get me a new firearm every week or every other week.
When? See, you see how she supported the question? See, that's what these niggas will do to you.
Yes.
When did you go?
There is male traits. It's called testosterone.
My gun is a 6-hour. When did you go and get that?
The other day. It holds 14 rounds.
Why did we was going? I was going to go.
We're gonna go. This is a new week.
No, we said we were.
But this is a new week.
I want that one. Is that a sensor on there? What is that?
It is a sensor.
It's just, oh, she had it.
Yeah. She gets the word.
She has the safety.
No.
I haven't seen one, right?
No. But she's ready to go now.
Shit. What's this power button?
That's for the bead.
So if I press that. How you turn it on?
It's on. Ain't it?
Yeah.
Girl.
Give me the instruction.
Girl, I got this oil all on my head, girl. Hold on. Let me see the button.
That's the one I pressed.
There you go. You don't see the bead?
Let me do. Oh, we careful. We're not touching the trigger knees.
No needs. We know better than that.
Yeah, we're not crazy.
My friend came over here and cut the whatchamacallit off on this.
Let me see.
Girl.
You see, I need something like that.
It's got weight on it, though. Still.
Mm-hmm. See, I need one to put. I say I got one in my nightstand, but I need one somewhere else in the house.
Well, I have them all over the house.
I know. Yeah. I like this. How much was that?
This was $800.
Oh yeah. That's how much my other one was. Just like I said, I have a 6-hour. Mine is the one. It's like brown. You Probably saw it.
I got a nice revolver too, with a beam on it. I keep the revolver with me a lot because if I gotta hit a bitch, I don't want no shells to be on the ground. I got an AK-47.
Is that what you had at the Halloween party?
No, I didn't have it at the Halloween party. I had a pump.
There was something in that bag when I went in there to get my little wand.
I brought a pump to the Halloween party. Pump.
Like a super soaker gun?
No, it wasn't a super soaker. I have a pump. I have a pump. And it was because there was conversations going around that I was going to be touched at the party, and I was like, okay,
I'm gonna touch you too.
come on. And if anybody pull outside of any one of my property, and I'm home, you're gonna die on the spot.
Okay. I'm not waiting for you to come to the
I'm not going through all this. I'm not arguing with you online.
Right.
I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm not doing none of this stuff. If anybody done put a battery pack in your bag and told you to pull up anywhere I'm at,
yes, ma'am.
Anywhere I'm located at,
that's right.
I'm going to put the hole is going to be big enough for your peoples to plant a flower pot in there. And that's that. I'm not going through that.
Okay, first actual ride on the RAR Mantis X Pro. Different from the previous RAR Mantis, no more gold headlight, light bar with a tail light. It gets absolutely brand new, and we got this one. Whew, that was fresh.
It's too many deranged individuals on the internet carrying on and doing all this type of stuff and doing these things or whatever. Hey, do your thing. But when you come to where I lay my head,
right? Yeah.
My mortgage is $10,000 a month. I know that's not a flex or whatever, but I pay that faithfully every single month.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way I'm gonna feel unsafe where I spend that kind of money.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
My mortgage at that other house is damn near $4 bands a month. Ain't nowhere I'm at that someone on the internet is going to tell me that they're going to come where I stay. I'm not arguing with you. Come on.
I know that's right.
You got the address. You know where it's at. All you got to do is pull out there. You will not back up.
Right. Yeah. I'm with you.
That's just the way that works. I'm not going through all of that. I'm not doing that. I'm not arguing. Not about nobody saying they're gonna whoop me. Yeah. No. That's not we're not doing that. Whooping me, stomping me at my residence.
Right.
Or at any place where I throw an event. You're gonna come whoop me, stomp, you're gonna come do this stuff? No.
Right.
So yes, what you saw in my thing, and that was a pump. That wasn't my AK-47.
Right.
That was my pump. It does that.
Right. What did it do?
My pump. When you went to the suitcase, you said, "Oh,
I'm going through the suitcase looking for." I said, "What is this we have here?" I said, "Oh."
It was for anybody that felt the need to let somebody on the internet tell them to big balls them, tell them that they were gonna roll up on the T and the S and anywhere where she lives.
Right.
And tell her that they was gonna whoop on her. That's never happening. You're never gonna get a conversation back and forth about that, like about doing this or reading on me or coming to where I live. No, I'm not having those types of discussions.
Yeah.
Do what you say you want.
Right. Because I'm gonna do what I do.
Believe it. Do what you say you want.
And that's not just for people on the internet. Because I mean, like, we're starting to see more and more cases where ICE is just pulling, not just people of color, they're attacking white folks now. You see it happening more and more with women now. And Mike, what's his name? Killer Mike.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying he was on a panel. We're going to play that clip. He was on a panel not long ago, and he was talking about us as black people being prepared. And really the lack of preparedness.
Yeah.
it's one thing to, you know, put groceries in your house and have supplies and things like that. But how many of us know how to farm? How many of us know how to fish? How many of us know how to shoot a gun? You know what I mean? Like, we're not prepared in that sense. And so when he spoke that, there were a lot of black people that were in the comments that were upset with what he said. They didn't like his delivery. For me, it was like, fuck the delivery. Get to the message.
Yeah.
Because what he was saying was accurate. And so a lot of people got really emotional about what he was saying. They didn't like what he was saying. And yes, Sandy, he's been saying that for years. He's been saying this kind of stuff for years. So I want to play this little clip. Killer Mike is from Atlanta. He's going to mention that in this video clip. So just take a listen.
I have to say this because I know our spirit and our emotions is stirred. I'm not against nobody on the panel. I'm with everybody on the panel. I'm not diametrically opposed to anybody on the panel. I agree with everything my brother said about revolutionaryism. So let me ask you guys a few questions. We're in the South. We're in the heart of the South right now. Who fishes? Who knows how to fish? Hands down. Who knows how to hunt? Let's hands down. Who shoots on a regular basis, meaning once or twice weekly? Hands down. They see how many hands. Who farms or grows their own food right now? Hands down. You ain't ready to oppose nothing. You are, as a part of this system, as any white person gentrifying in this city. And you can't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about because I've lived in this neighborhood long enough to know when 2 out of every 5 yards had a garden in the back. I'm old enough to know when the Muslim community was the strongest security force and their own food force in this community. Black people, I love you, and I love you enough to tell you, you ain't ready to revoke shit. You don't feed yourself. You don't hunt your own animals and slaughter them. You don't prepare for your own meat. You don't own your own land. You don't have a seed growing in your window. So you think about revolutionaryism, you think about fighting it down in the street, you ain't shit if you can't feed your children. You ain't nothing if you can't teach your children to hunt. Been hearing this revolutionary talk all my life. Life, I've been seeing niggas get before me and tell me how much of a strong warrior and how many of you practice a martial art today. Who practices a martial art today? That's what I'm saying. We not ready to fight. They say fight back, fight the police. The police are trained to shoot. They're trained in martial combat. We're not. What are we going to do? Now, I'm not saying give up. I'm not saying you can't train yourself. But what I'm saying is, if you're not training every week, if you're not shooting every week, if you're not knowing how to grow your own food, arguing with me and arguing with the police ain't going to do nothing.
And even though this clip is old, it's still relevant.
Yes, today.
You know, and it's true. Like when you think about it, like we've gotten away from our roots. Like you often hear our older people in our family, grandmothers, great grandmothers, whomever, talking about old home remedies. Like when you get sick, you know, you put a little onion in your sock and that pulls the infection out your body, and like all these little old remedies, right?
All that old witchcraft.
But what happens is our storytellers, our elders stopped telling those stories to the generations that came behind them. So we've lost those home remedies, right? And then we run to the CVS or we run to the pharmacy and get whatever drugs, pharmaceuticals, and we've moved away from the natural shit. And this is not really a shameless plug, but I'm going to talk about like the soursop that I've been promoting. That is natural. That is from the earth. That's from a plant. That's from a tree. And I can't begin to say, like some of you over here who were saying, oh, he's just promoting this because he's getting a check. No, niece, I was promoting it before I was getting a check because it's natural. But what my point is in saying that and tying it into this is because our elders, our grandmothers, their mothers, whomever, all that shit roots back, is rooted back to slavery. When all we had was the land. All we had was the land. And we've gotten so far away from that, and we don't know, we don't tell those stories anymore. All those herbal things, all of those things, we've gotten away from that. We don't know how to fish. I'm not saying that your father or whomever, you may not know how to fish. Maybe you do. But generally speaking, we don't know how to fish. When I go to the gun range, we're not there. It's white people. White men. And so we're behind in those essential things.
Well, I got all that land, but I be out there shit.
There you go. There you go.
I be back there, all my property back there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
I have a scorpion too, Craig.
Oh, I know.
Well, no, that's you saw the one.
No, I know. You talked about
The thing you saw was that wasn't the scorpion. That was the other thing I got. Right. I have a scorpion. That scorpion is like a Draco, but it's like a.
Yeah.
I want you to get a scorpion. So when we go in, I want you to get a scorpion.
Okay.
You gonna get a scorpion?
Okay. Yeah. It's one of them.
No.
Oh.
That's a pump that I do.
I think it's a scorpion.
I'm the scorpion.
Scorpion.
Let's look it up on YouTube.
Oh.
I have that. That what you just said, O2?
This is like medical.
I have a scorpion. When a motherfucker say they gonna pull up in my yard, I'm coming outside. They just gotta get it. Yes. I'll show you before you leave. It's a scorpion.
They said to take somebody out of here.
And that's the goal. Because I'm gonna sleep here.
Right, peacefully. While you rest in peace. We're coming over here. Okay?
I'm gonna be in my bed.
Okay. Sleeping peacefully.
You can get you can have those people out there boosting and hooping you up.
Right.
To tell you to come down to somebody's yard if you want to.
Right. That lady who, Marvin, was it Marvin Wine? That lady who Marvin Wine has turned around, bringing that $1,200 up there, he asked for $2,000. She made a statement.
What she said, put it under we can see.
In that viral video, he did not rebuke you.
He absolutely did not rebuke me. Now, there's a difference. There was a correction because let me clearly state that Pastor gave instruction on the lines to get into.
I was calling because the whole church was giving, and it was our day of giving, and the whole church was coming, and we didn't want people standing, the mothers and all that, so I was calling them by increments. And we had someone that had given out of before, and I corrected it, and I told everybody to listen and come when we call, and that's all that was.
That was you, right? Or someone associated to you? What you're getting into right now is a whole different ballgame, my friends. You got the go-ahead?
What I heard him saying,
Tell us what you heard, Greg.
was I didn't ask you for $1,200. I was only talking to the people who could donate $2,000. And you came up here on a turn. So I need you to go sit your motherfucking ass down. Because I didn't ask for your little $1,200. I need $2,000. And what I heard her saying was she's strictly the truth. She's under the spell of the church.
Craig, let's put 1,000 together. You put 1,000 together, people we go down there to the church and sow a seed. $2,000 just, live over here by this church.
Well, and now,
And that's Jamal Bryant.
that's Jamal Bryant. Now, to be fair, he did say that instead of them collecting money for the church, this is Jamal Bryant. Instead of them collecting money for the church, they are now taking in money and food in particular, for the people who they were anticipating weren't going to get SNAP benefits or food stamps. I will say, he may be a horrible husband and a horrible man in a relationship, but that man has always been for the community. I'm from Baltimore, he's from Baltimore. Before he moved down here after his scandal,
Dude, I forgot about the skin. Can you remind us what was the skin?
yeah, he had gotten some young girl pregnant while he was married to Giselle. I'm talking housewives.
Oh, but that's
Jamal Bryant. And they tried to make it go away like it didn't really happen. But the church has sat him down, and shortly thereafter, that's when he moved to Atlanta.
after Eddie Long crossed over.
Oh, so they moved one out and put.
Do you find it crazy how that situation happened with Eddie Long and then this thing, he was out of here? That shit was crazy. How that shit happened with Eddie Long. All that skeleton and then Eddie Long was gone. What was it, 2 years?
He was out.
Was it 2 years?
It was about 2. I can't remember how long.
It was like, I was like, yo, it's like that happened. And Eddie Long was out.
He didn't check out. But I need Trump to leave as fast as Eddie left.
But them people stay in scam, but they don't give a fuck about this shit.
No, Craig is a messy. Craig is honest. But yeah, Jamal Bryant's church in Baltimore was called Empowerment Church. And it was the fastest growing black church on the East Coast at the time. Long story short, he had a huge congregation. And something happened where he got involved with a young girl at the church. And bottom line is, the girl got pregnant. No one really knows what happened after she got pregnant. Either she lost the baby. So here's where the rumors begin. Okay? So the truth is what I just gave you up to that point. Where the rumor gets mixed into the thing is the girl got pregnant. The story is that she was underage. The story is that the church, he was married to Giselle, and that's why they divorced. The story is she was underage. The church pushed her to have an abortion. Allegedly. They also said that she had the baby, but they pushed her out of the church. They wanted to sit her down, quiet her, and move her away.
So is the baby amongst us?
I don't know.
Or is the baby in the outer realm?
I don't know.
Where is the baby?
I don't know where the baby is, and I don't know where the girl is. But they sat Jamal Bryant down. They started bringing in all these different pastors, these guest pastors, like full gospel pastors, and this. Yes, this is old news. We know KBAND, bitch. We know it's old news. Shut the fuck up. You're talking about I'm messy, but you know the story. And so they sat her down. They sat him down, and they started bringing all these different guest pastors. And then they slowly tried to integrate him back in, but the congregation had really dissolved. Like they weren't really coming back. Like even though it was this fastest growing church, you would go into the church and there would be barely any people in the upper part of the church. It was scarce.
This is in
Baltimore.
Okay.
In Parliament Temple.
So he's a Baltimorean.
Yes. I think he went to Carver High School, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me on the KD, whatever the fuck your name was. But I think he went to Carver High School. And to make a very long story short.
Like George Washington Carver?
Correct.
Oh.
And so he went to Carver High School. And to make a long story short, they slowly tried to bring him back, but the congregation just never really fully came back. And one of my mom's very, very, very close girlfriends, she loved him. She used to go to the church, she used to volunteer at the church, just all of the things. She was so devastated that this happened. She stopped going to the church. And I remember saying to her, but you made him your God.
You said this to your mama?
I certainly did. I said, you made him your God. Why are you so disappointed? You should continue to go to the church. Because that man can preach. I don't take anything. That man can preach. They would do christenings. There'd be a lot of people with their babies coming up. And he would touch the babies on their forehead and say, I ordained that this child will be a leader. Like he would say all these things off the top of his head. They would move on. Then he'd go to the next baby. Like the man is gifted. I believe that man is anointed.
I feel like T.D. Jakes is too.
But all men have the
I need an explanation of what propensity means in my tendencies. Oh. Well, I mean, he's still a man.
And it goes back to what we were talking about yesterday.
He's still a man.
That's right. It just takes longer for something to develop.
I don't know.
Yes, into that thing. And he was, I'm telling you, he's gifted. He's a gifted preacher.
T.D. Jakes is a gifted preacher.
And yes, he is. And then next thing you know, Jamal Bryant is here in Atlanta.
Preaching over there at the church.
Over there at the Eddie Long Church. There you go. I do not want to go.
But you don't want to come over here and go to church?
I don't. No. But my mom's girlfriend was devastated. And I was like, but you make him your God. He's a man. Like, if you enjoy his word, continue to go for his word. You're not going there because you thought, you shouldn't be going there because you thought he was God. You're going there because he has a message for you. He has teachings for you. I still think that God can use you just because you have propensity. Yeah, but shortly after all that scandal happened, he moved to Atlanta.
Yeah, Shama. God uses us.
Yeah. Yeah.
God can use anything that they please. Everybody shot you got honey.
He sure did.
Spirit of a cracker. Healing hands touch and deliver. Healing hands touch and make whole.
That's it. Now, I'm not going to be no gifted preacher and a pedophile at the same time. Now, I'm not saying that those two things can't happen, but you need to get you some help. Seek help. You into the pedophilia.
I don't understand what the people see in children. I just don't, it don't never, it just, I don't get it.
I really do think that
I don't understand. Like,
I think that there's something.
Are you looking at the innocent? That's what it is.
The innocent and the power over them.
Like, what the fuck?
Which is rooted in a lot of rape cases where it's just
like, okay, I turned 48, Craig, right? The other day. You do know that the older I get, the younger they are coming. And I really, yeah, you know, because you're older than me, so you would know.
And when I turned 30, and this silver got down there, it was given old enough to pee, old enough for me.
No. Never say, don't you ever say no shit like that. Okay. Don't you ever say, don't you ever say no shit like that. What? It's just like, it be the ones 26, 30. I'm like, I don't know.
Which What you trying to do?
It's like I don't. It's what we talking about?
Nothing. Wings, fries, Snapchat. Hey, nothing to talk about. You don't even have the bandwidth. And I know some of you think you're so mature.
Sitting back there, they might be what you need. I don't want no 25-year-old here. I don't want 25-year-old. Them motherfuckers be hitting me talking about I'm 25, 27, and I've been wanting to have you since I was this age, that age. I'm like, no, don't tell me no shit like that. I don't want to hear that. Don't tell me that. You said to bring my baggage here. Don't tell me no stuff like that. I don't want to hear that. That shit great. Like it actually feels territory. Yes. So that's what I understand what they mean saying when they like young. I'm like, this shit feel crazy. Because if I'm sitting there having a conversation about work or about touring and about you can't put on that.
You can't anchor. You can't anchor me. If anything's going on in my life, you don't know how to anchor me. You don't have enough lived experience.
Now you can one of my help. I can put you out there in the field.
Well, what that mean? To fuck somebody out?
No, baby.
Come on.
No. No, baby.
What you mean?
Sometimes you need a few little niggas to put out there in the field. They also was at the party, UAC. But I had little niggas in the field. At the party. The code word was red rum. You gotta keep them in the field. See, when people be talking about a bitch that I'm an older
When I get the all clear, we'll
Mm-hmm.
Can I get sign off? We need to
Yes.
You ain't finna just do nothing to me, shouty.
That bang.
No.
That was you, right?
You ain't finna just do nothing.
Right. Yeah.
What you're getting into right now is a whole different ballgame, my friends.
I abide by the law, and then sometimes I don't.
We got it.
That part.
So you gotta keep some little niggas in the field, just in case a motherfucker think they can touch you.
Right.
Well, you can't touch me, boo. Because healing has touch and deliver. Healing has touch and make whole.
Yeah.
I know you look around that party crazy. What? But you do some things that people get to be like, they say, Gary. No, nobody out. Gary, train, Gary. Yeah. Yeah.
You need to clean up these agents. They're chasing a payoff and
They'll call killer. With instruction.
I'm 55 on it. It's 30.
Where?
You don't say.
Hey, that's 25 years, right? Yeah. I don't want to do that, Craig. I don't. What you want your oldest to be? Your peoples to be?
What's the youngest I would? You know, simple. What's the youngest I would?
They now.
Well, they can fucking are two different things.
That's for sure.
Now, the youngest I would fuck.
looks like you're clear.
25.
Yeah.
25.
Now, if you're 21 and you really.
Craig, stop this. Let no 21-year-old people go.
If you're 21 and you coming up to me and you think you grown, oh, okay. I'm gonna handle you like you grown.
And let them 21-year-old people come by their business.
You gonna come over here and act like you grown? I'm gonna act.
The mind frame I'm in right now, what I am, I'm 48.
Yeah.
Uh,
Angel said, "Stop this."
I don't know.
So 48. Somebody said, "Oh, so I have a chance." Well, wait a minute. Wait, I was gonna say, hey, Satamio. What I was gonna say, well, in terms of the youngest dating,
Craig, we know that the brain ain't developed at
until 25.
or 25, 26. So we know that the brain ain't even got finished function.
The frontal lobe is not.
So I don't really like. I don't really like when I was 30 and it was 20 something. That wasn't like 8 years. I'm 48.
So what's the lowest you gonna date?
Date?
The lowest I'm gonna date at 49 is probably like date, like and probably be serious.
Date? I need something somewhere in 30s.
No, I'm not going that low.
30 something.
Not date. No.
30 something.
No. In terms of now, I'll fuck you at 30 something. But in terms of dating, I think that you have the mental.
I said
agility.
30 something.
Yeah, no. I think I'm probably right at
36.
no.
Like you close to 40.
You're not close enough. I might do 39, but I really want to say 40. I really want to say, because that's almost 10 years from me.
That's what I'm saying.
30.
You're older than me. Stop it. Stop doing it, Fred. Like, you're older than me, girl.
Well, first of all,
you need to cut your shit, girl. You're older than me, girl.
First of all, you're 48. 36 is not 10 years.
It's 12.
You're right.
It's 12. That's 12.
On the roadside.
That's 12.
That's too far. I need you to be at a decade or earlier.
Girl, that's 12. Girl, that's 12.
You need to be at 38 and older. Listen, we said, Craig, I'm 25 and I don't have ED.
Perry, you said, what if they're rich? Now, that's a different story. Well, because I told you about the guy I was dating.
Yeah, and he was younger, right? I remember.
He's currently, right now, a certain age.
Uh-huh.
Still younger than me.
Right. Well, he'll always be younger.
But he's older now.
But he'll always be younger than you. So I said, oh, so Mo's age. Great.
Consider reflected strong cells do not want considering spoiled cells in tissue lives. Top 30% awesome.
Listen, I don't know if Mo is, when I look at his age, and I know you listen to Mo, I don't know if Mo is ready to sorry my age.
Or my capacity.
Yeah.
Mo has lived, but I have lived. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I do.
And so, it's also of my capacity too. Not because,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, but it's still like,
Can I get sign off? We need to be sure about
he's lived, but even though he's not that young at all, because he all broke up over there. I ain't never had a broken bone.
Neither have I.
You know what I'm saying? He's not that young. But broken finger, broken toe, broken. Be forgetting shit. I be like, Mo, you need some ginkgo biloba.
Honey, he's just a walking osteoporosis.
You need some ginkgo biloba, Mo.
Just a walking osteoporosis.
You know,
the tender bone shit. The brittle broad bone.
Fucking yes. Tear the house down.
Oh, absolutely. I'm telling you, I'll go down to 25.
Yeah, we can tear the house down, but
You 23 and bitch, you don't look like you're 23 and you got a body of a 37-year-old.
I don't know about all that crazy. Not even. I don't know. It's getting on my nerves though because it's just like the older and all my older women out there understand this. It's as a woman or film presented male or man.
No, you're male too.
Yeah, I'm male too, but girl, you ain't say did you know you just discovered? You just discovered King Tut's too rich. I'm not someone new. You think you just discovered someone new? Bitch. Yes, male. Yeah. But I am a woman, that's right. And so because of these things, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to date. I don't want to date what? Finish that. The older I get, the younger that they are. Girl, 36 is that's wrong with people. It's a 36-year-old fucking goddamn daddy who got grown ass fucking kids too. I'm like, damn nigga, your kids grown? Nigga, your kids is grown.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But that's what you want though, right? What you prefer? An adult. Yeah. I prefer an adult. Right.
An adult.
An adult.
Wait, a partner or a partner with an adult?
No, that you're an adult, right? Because those kids will grow your fucking ass up if you take care of your kids.
I am afraid. You know, I get that.
So, when them motherfucking young boys hitting on me,
I said they want to do this when they saw me at the Planet Fitness. I haven't been to the Planet Fitness in a long time.
ooh, that must be younger. So listen,
About a year ago.
oh, we were younger a year ago, girl. Every year, it's a decade. Me too. Was still yanking. But
He wanted to take me down. He wanted to.
But Greg, listen, bitch, listen. That shit you said, I can't. Cause what? I can't.
To fuck somebody 25? I didn't say be in a relationship. I said fuck.
But sometimes that shit spill over. It spills over. Cause them motherfuckers be.
They ain't got enough swab.
Not enough swallowing, not enough spirit, not enough that. But them motherfuckers be attempting.
But
they gotta be attempting this. Sometimes they want to. Sometimes they want to. Like, no.
Yeah, they don't have enough juice to hold
Listen,
in.
I can't go on a date with you.
Being fun, consistent.
Baby, I can't go on a date with you. Baby, you can't take me nowhere. Baby, listen, they're gonna.
I don't eat fast food, sir.
They're gonna think I'm your mom.
Or the sister, right?
No, mom. Older sister, it's like your mom.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want nobody thinking I'm your mom.
Right. No, I tell you. I hope something's happening in Aries and I'm available.
No, 19. Because it has happened. I'm like, girl, I can't do this. I don't like this.
Stop this.
Craig, you need somebody. Would you date somebody your age?
Yeah.
Or older?
As long as he's in shape and as long as
your age or older, Craig.
As long as he's in shape.
So would you date a man that's 55?
As long as he's in shape. And as long as he's not sitting at the house. I'm not sitting at the house with you.
Have you ever met a man that was 55 and is trying to date you?
You don't remember me telling that story? When we first
Okay.
And I said he had been married for 20 years. He was divorced for 2 when we met. He was fine. That clip is still moving around over there.
Did he want to fuck you in your ass?
I thought him and his.
Oh. It's something about you film bias. They get those men. It's something about you film bias. You film bias. No, y'all will get on the man.
What's a film bias?
A film bias is a blouse. A feminine top.
You Chinese love a category.
We do. And our category is straight. Yeah, that's gonna run into the thing. That's gonna run in the same. Oh, that's gonna run in the way. Our category is straight.
Yeah.
That's gonna run them kids out of control. Oh, you start saying spray with us. Oh, oh, oh. You start using the word spray and pretty in the same sentence. Oh, bitch, you about to kill the world.
That's it. That's it.
So, are you ready for winter, Greg?
I am. I really am. You know, I think most of us kind of feel like after we've been in the summer months, the heat and all that, you start to kind of, and I know there are probably some people who are like, oh, I don't like the winter at all. But I know most of us are ready to move into the cold temperature. It's just going to be cold.
Larry, I'm just joking with Craig. This is the joke that me and Craig. Me and Craig joke about a lot of stuff. We have fun.
Yeah.
We don't take shit literal.
Yeah, no, we don't
do that now.
And part of the reason that we joke like that is because we want to break down.
And plus, we also feed off of we read the comments sometimes, and we be seeing them. Oh, great. Oh, man, that's that. I'm like, girl.
Yeah. I just missed that comment. Somebody named Adam or something just said something. Adam. Wait, who was that? The comment. The comments moving so fast. But yeah, so like when we go to Chicago, it's gonna be cold.
Oh, so you going to Chicago to get you a balloon? You want to be wrapped up like a piece of balloon fur?
I might have given another one.
Bitch, that fur was about $10,000. Bitch, when I filmed it, I said this came from a real bear.
Looking good.
Right. That came from a polar bear right here, bitch.
Yes, indeed.
This came from a black polar bear.
Yeah.
You ain't put that jacket on cheap. You ain't put that jacket on. I said, hey, baby, this came from a real black polar bear, honey. Yeah. This came from the motherfucking mountains of Valeria, bitch.
Okay.
Honey, bitch, you said beluga fur.
Okay.
No, they wasn't nothing fox like that. That was a polar bear. That bitch had on that white one, bitch. That was a polar bear.
So what you looking
That
for?
bitch was a bear.
Yes, indeed. Somebody said, goes down to the locker rooms at the Planet Fitness. Not just the Planet Fitness apps of the LA Fitness too.
Always had respect for the dude.
You know the gays don't have no boundaries. Sometimes.
Nah, not a lie. They said Arctic fur.
You got this over there because I know you shady. Because I ain't seen what you put in the system. I ain't talking about, none of the people. You please stop. You could be saying me stuff about Jennifer Hudson, but I'm giving her a rest.
Yes, please.
I'm giving Jennifer a rest.
What's that?
What's that right there? Then,
Yes, what is that?
these white people talking about their premiums are going for their health insurance.
Bitch, my shit is $549, Craig.
Is that what it is now?
Bitch, $549. I only make $18,500 a year. How the fuck am I gonna afford that?
Well, they're saying that premiums are going to go up 3 times.
How the fuck am I gonna afford that? That is insane to me.
It's insane, and now this white lady's over here crying and carrying on. But my thing is always like, well, who did you vote for, girl?
Well, Craig, what if they didn't vote for
Well, I think that maybe some of them didn't vote for him. But I also feel like I'm not vegan, right? I'm pescatarian.
So that's why he wear that polar bear.
That's right.
Because polar bears eat fish.
Right. And vegans would not wear leather as well. I'm not vegan. I'm pescatarian. But maybe they didn't vote for him. But what I'm saying is, I think that a lot of people. Wait, what did they say? Don Lemon said his premium. What did they say? Said their premiums
are going
to triple. Yeah. So that's what they're saying. Like they're saying, like, for example, like this one couple in here, they're talking about they pay like $400 a month, and they talk about their premium could go up to $2,500. Listen, she got the crying and carrying on.
My name is Carla Zimmerman. I just retired in June from 25 years of teaching.
My name is Bartley Armitage. I've been in Eugene, Oregon most of 45 years. I was a union carpenter for over 30 years, and I'm still a member of the Carpenters Union.
Our current premium is $443 a month.
Through the HCA.
Through the ACA, and which is manageable for us, both retirees. However, it's going up to $2,224 a month. We are kind of in shock. That's without the subsidy. With the subsidy, it's manageable for us. We still live paycheck to paycheck, but it's manageable. The Affordable Care Act, we sort of counted on that in the interim period as retirees to sustain our health care. Without the subsidy, we honestly don't know what we're going to do.
Without the subsidy and with that kind of increase, it's like buying another house and trying to pay for two houses at the same time. Yeah, so we don't know what we're going to do exactly. We don't know how we're going to have some health insurance and be able to afford it on a monthly basis.
The thing that gets me the most is that both of us have worked our whole lives. I always had faith that our government would, what do you care?
The people that are leaders would have a heart and try to find a way to help everyday Americans.
What I would say is this government should be about we the people, not about
I'm with Isaac in the comments. You didn't see this coming? You know, and again,
we don't know who they voted for.
We don't know who they voted for. But my thing is, I just think that there were too many people who were complacent. Who just, like right now, I voted the other day. And it's a local election. And again, we have to stop being so cavalier when it comes to these local elections. The election that's happening on the 4th. When is the 4th? Tuesday? Yeah. But I voted under early voting. And it was on the commissioners who were raising these motherfucking Georgia power rates high as fuck. I remember last year, like around this time last year, I had a $900 motherfucking bill. And I wasn't even here a lot of that time. One month it was 4 something, the next month it was 5 something. And
Jack Howitzer is shooting some reality show by my hotel. I'll try to get you some autographs. See ya.
Okay, so, are you ready? This should be pretty easy. I've kept it simple since you all seem pretty simple. In a good way. In a good way. In a good.
Alright, here we go. The one we've all been waiting for. Alright, put your masks on when you get in the bank. Then crowd control. You're on crowd control. You get in their faces. Shout at them. Shoot near them if you have to. Just try not to kill them. Mind you, that wouldn't be cool. Demolitions, Hacker, your first job's to subdue the guards. Again, try and do it without killing them. Then when that's done, go downstairs and hit the vault. I've given you special carbines with suppressors. Use them wisely. Like I said, this is a big deal, people. Don't fuck it up. Keep going down the alley. Now, further down the hill, take a right. All right, now you're going across the road to the next alley. Go, 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 go! Now, make a play for the bikes. They're up ahead where you stashed them behind that apartment building. We left some body armor by the bikes if you need it. Grab and go, people. Grab and go! GPS. It'll take you through the forest, around the hills, toward the canyon. Okay, now this next bit's gonna sound crazy, but crazy's often what gets you out of trouble. You're coming up to a rickety old bridge. Cross it, aim for the cliff, and drive right off. Then pull your parachute and get in the boat we've left for you in the river. That's your way out. Come to think of it, Kerr's bridge just before you jump might be the best way to get away from the cliff. Soon as you're airborne, get your brakes and start gliding.
I had my Georgia Power bill on auto draft. Bitch, I called them. I said, take that shit off there. I'm not paying you that. Bitch, I would get fucking mad at Oprah's money. You not getting $900 from me. What the fuck are y'all doing over there? And then Stacey Abrams, and I posted this on my Instagram last week. Stacey Abrams, who ran for governor, said that Georgia Power has raised rates 6 times in the past 2 years. There's a whole conversation on TikTok of people talking about, people who live in Georgia, talking about how their power bill is high, it's exorbitant, and there are people who saying, I've turned everything off, I've unplugged shit in my house, everything except the motherfucking refrigerator. And I'm going to tell you what those people told me when I called down there. I said, why the fuck is my bill so high? I've been here. And when I'm not at home, I turn my shit down. I can control it from the phone. I turn my shit down, and I'll bring it back up when I'm about to come home. They were like, yeah, but we had 2 Arctic blasts. I said, I don't give a fuck what kind of blast we had. We had 2 Arctic blasts. I don't give a fuck. I ain't been here. What are you talking about? But they say that shit because they have people sitting on the commission who are getting bonus checks monthly. And we paying for those bonus checks. So I voted the other day, and I posted about this. I talked about this on my Instagram and some of my other social media. If you are in Georgia, then you need to be voting. But this is the kind of shit that people don't pay attention to because they only wait around for the presidential election. But it's the shit that happens on the local level. You need to pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Used to be on the payment plan,
Yeah.
Like, bro, I didn't use this.
I didn't use it. So it's just like they just charge you randomly just because. Like, the shit is insane. The shit is insane. But going back to this couple that was just speaking, a lot of these people, and I'm not saying that these are those people, but a lot of people didn't understand that Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act are the same thing. But there were a lot of white people.
Well, it had Obama's name on it.
They had Obama's name on it, and they did not like the fact that a black man finally came through with universal health care. And they didn't realize that Obamacare, also known as the Affordable Care Act, was paying for and or subsidizing medications and treatments that they fucking needed. And now they voted for this white nigga that's in the House, that's in this presidential, in this White House. They voted for him because they wanted to vote against Obamacare. Sir, you have cancer treatment that's being paid for by this shit. You were walking around with an oxygen tank bid that Obamacare is paying for.
They said Obamacare is not.
Well, bitch, it was enough to give people health care. Stop fucking trying to analyze everything the fuck I'm talking about. It bothers me. I get so sick of you motherfuckers in the comments talking stupid. Shut the fuck up. But anyway. So like, it's the same thing that we talked about before about, it's the closest thing that we've had to universal health care. Get the fuck out of here. But anyway,
Y'all see how I haven't cussed nobody out tonight.
Well, I think it's osmosis. It's younger.
Okay. But I like this side of you. You see how I haven't tried to grab you in that one?
Right.
I like this. I ain't cussed nobody out of none in the comment. I ain't said nothing. I ain't did nothing. I ain't went on no rant or nothing like that. I just said like, yeah.
It's just so annoying when people they understand the fuck I'm trying to say, or the fuck what I'm saying. I know it's not universal health care, but you understand that I meant that it's the closest to universal health care that we have. Fucking,
I like this question.
right, motherfucker.
Y'all be thinking
It's where the critical skills, the critical thinking needs to come in.
I like this. Because I be loving it. Unless when I get upset with a bitch, when I blah, 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 blah.
So listen, it is not a fucking extension. You can fuck out of it.
It's only a slice. It's only made possible by the spectrum out of broadband network. Tailored solutions connecting businesses of all sizes. It's only a slice. It's only everything.
We worked hard to cross that finish line. Now it's time to celebrate those memories. At Michael's, we will preserve your keepsakes with custom framing that brings your victory to life. Because every achievement deserves to be beautifully remembered. Michael's, frame your victory.
But it's always a motherfucking cat like in the comments got some shit to say. Which I think I'm not probably vote everybody. Right, use your motherfucking social media to get people to go to the polls. Have you driven your car? You know how you have to go to the polls, bitch? If you're trying to correct me. Shit is so fucking annoying. Use that energy to call your motherfucking Congress people. That's what you did. You over here typing shit in the motherfucking comment. Use your motherfucking fingers to call the motherfucking, you can type on the phone pad, bitch, and call your motherfucking Congress people. That's what you do. Over here typing shit in the motherfucking comments, bitch. They get on my goddamn nerves. And it ain't everybody, it's just some. Shit. You motherfucker over here typing down here, but bitch won't call you typing. Right, typing, bitch. Type these, type shit. Okay? Now you see how. Yeah, but you won't call your motherfucking senator. You won't call your motherfucking Congress people.
Now you see how I feel. And I'd be like, bro, what are you talking about? And then intentionally just taking every little piece of words you say.
You're invested in trying to misconstrue what I'm saying. You're invested in that. That's crazy.
Don't ever stop me. You're not the only one. Y'all see that? It don't be me?
Yeah, just for the sake of being annoying.
I love this. That's why I'm sitting up here like, yeah,
right. And again, and I don't mind when you guys correct me, because I say correct me if I'm wrong, and it's fine. But like, you be like, that is not universal health care. You typing in capital letters. Just calm down. Settle the fuck down. I didn't mean necessarily that it was universal health care. We know it's not universal health care, because if it was, every single citizen in this country would have health care. We know that. Captain motherfucking obvious. Motherfuckers trying to be so fucking smooth brain, you know, your brain naturally has squiggles and wiggles and shit. That's what if your shit is smooth, it ain't no activity up there. ain't no activity up there.
Right, you smooth brain. Come on, you educate everyone. That was so
yeah, your shit is smooth.
Yeah.
You smooth brain motherfucker. Oh God. Alright. I don't know if I can typing, but while you typing,
but we want to go to the pageant tonight, y'all. The pageant.
It's done by now.
Yeah, this time of the year we went last year,
and that's what we only got.
We were in the car, bro.
With fucking Steven
and the bitch get plugged up the fucking car. Bro, they're flexing on the girls, right? And they charged the car up, but that gentleman ran out of fucking electricity, bitch, you know. And so, you know, the pageant is, you said Massachusetts. My second costume? No, my second costume, I was just a witch. I was the Grand High Witch. Yeah.
The Tesla almost died. We were like, oh my God, we're about to run out of electricity. And we were like, that's been nice and everything. That's what's crazy. Just on the live the other day, talking about Elon, not Elon, what's his name? Elon Musk. Elon Musk.
They said that's a year already. Yes, it's a year today.
Yes,
it's a year today. That because we were in the car. That's so. Man, it's got a year fly by.
Yes.
That sounds like, girl, we got another 40 in this country.
No.
No, we don't have another 40.
No.
Yeah. So have you been watching Welcome to Derry?
I've heard it, but I've watched.
Yeah, it's the series of It.
Is it good?
It's the prequel. I haven't watched it. Usually when I have company,
what kind of company?
the sexual kind.
Oh. It's that kind of show?
No, I don't really get past.
Oh, because the sexual energy and tension, and so that you don't get to see the show.
Here we go, Tim. So now tears don't make this about you. I am. You can click off now. I am going to make this about me because I'm getting ready to talk about Derry and I haven't watched it. And the sex that I'm having, I'm talking to my friend. Y'all are watching. Talking to my friend.
All right. Somebody said they're about to start watching it this week.
Yeah, I'm going to start watching it.
What is it on?
It's on HBO Max. Taylor Page is my girlfriend. We were in the movie Zola together. She's a Libra. We built a really good relationship with each other. We worked together. I really liked her, and she invited me to her wedding and her baby shower that she had.
Did you go?
No, I wasn't in LA. That's my home. I love her.
Yeah.
So I was intending on watching. I started watching it, and then my friend was like, I was like, "What'd you stop?"
You said what? That's when you say stop, but you don't really want to stop.
No, I never do.
I'm sorry.
I love it. Here, let me borrow you your money.
Okay, so he starts touching on you.
Yeah, then it was over there going, I was like, girl,
right, turn this off.
You changing the mood.
Right.
In the hike in the woods.
Which night?
And the time we
Not witch like you dressed up, but witch as in W-H-I.
It started before.
All night talking and sharing our innermost fears and then.
So let me get this straight. So before the Halloween party, you weren't here following?
No, not the night of. Because I was really getting things together for the party.
Oh, so what
I'm talking about the things.
What are you saying?
On the day before?
I was exhausted too. It's like, or it's just like, it takes so much out of me now to have such sex like that.
I'm not willing to call. I'm a little embarrassed. Okay, the money. Here.
It takes a lot out of you, know?
And here.
That's why I was like, I don't know, I'm getting older.
But what? I still enjoy sex.
I decided to enjoy it.
So what is it taking out of you?
I just, I like to be ravished.
And it's too much? Like,
No, it's never too much because I was there to always ravish me. I rested on the party because I had to go to the party. And then the rest of the time,
is this the same person?
Yes. Yes.
Wait. I'm sorry. Was this the same person? And how many nights are there in a week?
There's 7 nights.
Okay, and how many?
We did it, Joe. We did it.
Still in season. Oh, very much so.
Yeah. Okay.
No, these men don't know me like a man knows a woman.
So they're not a part of the. I think I'm caught on.
By time. They don't know me like a man knows a woman. They don't have pieces and fragments of me. Come. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to jail.
Yes. They say birth month, sex is the best. Yes, so this is how you harvest energy.
Well, I need to start gearing up for.
Yeah, you harvest that energy. When you harvest that,
I need to get ready for May.
Then you're able to
Girl, today.
things, stuff like that. Like when you harvest energy, I'm an energy harvester.
That's important.
I store it in a jar.
That's important.
And it's, you ever seen the movie Dr. Sleep? I love Dr. Sleep. Couldn't I gotta get you into sci-fi?
Listen, you like a lot of sci-fi. I don't like. I haven't watched a lot.
Come on. What else I like, bro? Since you know every fucking.
You like all that witchcraft movies?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
You like that superhero shit, like Marvel?
I do.
Yeah.
I like that. I do like a lot of sorcery and fantasy and things like that. I do.
Thank you, Adam.
Those are my top movies. But then my next in line, I do enjoy a good sci-fi.
Yeah.
I do like the things.
Yeah, I don't mind sci-fi, but I'm not a period piece person. What's that show that you wanted me to watch, and then Miss Mary got caught all up in it, and she was like, oh my God, it's good. I'm the one with the boy, he saw the uncle having an affair with the wife woman, and the man pushed him off the cliff. It was in a castle. What show was that? It was in a castle.
Was it The Tudors?
It was Game of Thrones. See, girl, I've never seen that.
But it's full of sorcery too.
I know, but see, I've never been a period piece kind of person.
That has nothing to do with the periods.
Like Dances with Wolves and all that kind of shit.
Nah, I didn't watch Dances with Wolves either.
See, my thing with period pieces like that, ain't no niggas in it. Ain't no black people. It's the same reason I never watched Friends. It's the same reason I never watched Sex and the City.
Well, let's talk about it, Craig, because recently I watched some people on TikTok stating that they were out at the movies and they've been watching the previews for all the movies coming out, and there was a lot of none. They didn't see any melanin in the previews.
I'm gonna have to watch Game of Thrones because they're saying it. In what movie or show?
There wasn't melanin like in the previews for movies.
What?
Previews of movies coming.
Well,
it lacked melanin.
We don't have a video for this, but what's floating around on social media right now is
Alright, it's going to be Ed. I'm tired.
He was let go from NBC, and he noticed that there's a trend where a lot of the black.
Y'all have a great night. I will see y'all later.
They terminated the black and brown people, which goes to and speaks to.
Make sure y'all brush y'all teeth.
Again, once again, at the beginning of. So at the end of last year, we were talking about.
I will see y'all later.
And people in the comments who just weren't astute enough to see the correlation when I was saying it's important for us to push back and not support these different shows and things like that. Because part of the reason when they ended DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, yes, erasure. This is erasure. This is about erasure. Jay said it in the comments. This is about erasure. And when you don't have DEI in place, where companies, media companies, when I say companies, I mean Fortune 500 companies, media companies, and just different brands, universities, when they don't have to have, when they're not policed, they're not being watchdogged to have a certain amount of qualified women, people of color, gays, whatever. They abolish all of that. And so now you're seeing the fallout. And so this young black guy was on, he's all over social media right now. Yes, out of sight, out of mind. This young black guy is on social media now saying, listen, I noticed that all of the black people who were let go all of the people who were let go were black or brown. And just like Disney, yes. And so when I'm saying to you guys that it is incumbent upon us as a community to come together and really pull back on the Amazons of the world, the Uber Eats, the Ubers, and all those other things.
All right, I'm going to be it for real.
Because they have to feel our
Y'all have a great night. I will see y'all later.
I'm so so annoyed with her. Because it's like she was in that photo. She posted a picture on her Instagram with some white man who has been on record saying that black women